Welcome back to the saga of the very experienced dealer and the car that drinks more steering fluid than I do coffee. When we last left off, I'd gone from clueless buyer to legal investigator. Thanks to a massive stroke of luck and a blast from the past named Bilbo, I had the smoking gun. I had the dates, the proof, a paper trail showing that this car was a dud long before I ever handed over my hard-earned cash. I've sent him the text, I've quoted the Consumer Rights Act, I've basically told Mr. Experience that his no leaks claim is absolute rubbish, and I've got the evidence to prove it in court. I gave him two choices, fix it or refund me, but as the sun sets on day 2, the silence from his end is deafening. Is he drafting an apology, or is he hiding under his desk? Or is he about to find out that wiping backsides for a living means that I'm used to dealing with people's crap, and I'm not taking his. This game of digital check-in is over. It's time for a confrontation. This is Dealing with Dodgy Part 3. Let's see if a very experienced dealer can handle a very angry customer.
The question is, are you ready?
Much later.
It had been exactly 3 weeks since I last messaged. Remember my new car? The one with absolutely no issues at all, according to our very experienced dealer. Well, it turns out it's drank 4 bottles of steering fluid. This perfect car needed topping up every 70 to 100 miles. Previously, I'd given him 2 options, but let's be real. Giving choices to a man with the decision-making skills of a goldfish? Big mistake.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
So I simplified it down to just one. I mean, if he can't even work out a simple text message, why on earth would I trust him with a set of spanners? At this point, I wouldn't trust this guy to open a packet of crisps, let alone fix a car.
I don't trust him.
I was done waiting. Under the Consumer Rights Act, I decided it was time to demand a full refund.
Refunds!
Only problem? I'm dealing with a bloke who seems to have completely lost the ability to communicate.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
The 12th of December. That morning, I rang Citizens Advice. How do I take someone to small claims court, I asked. I told them the whole story, from buying the car to the endless problems, from Bilbo right up to the expert dealer and his expert level of ignorance.
That's ignorant.
The advice? Classic bureaucratic speed bump. They said,
before you can go to court, you must send him a formal letter. And then wait 14 days for a reply.
A reply I knew 100% guaranteed was never coming.
Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
It felt like I was just giving him more time to ignore me.
Oh, for God's sake.
But hey, I played by the rules.
Good boy!
I wrote it all down, simplified the options one last time, and marched straight to the post office. That complaint about faulty goods letter was on its way. Recorded delivery, of course.
You've got mail.
Once I sent the letter off, I thought, okay, Bilbo's mate already knew what was wrong, but he did it as a favour. No paperwork, no proof. The same with Fix It Fred. The guy's been fixing cars longer than Mr. Experience has been selling them. But again, nothing official.
I know what to do.
So I decided to get this perfect car booked in for a proper independent inspection. I could do with that paperwork for when I dragged him to court.
Get over here!
Turns out everyone in Norfolk decided to get their cars fixed that Christmas. The earliest slot I could get was January the 6th. I took it though. A professional opinion carries serious weight.
Yes, definitely.
During the wait, the dealer signed for my letter on December the 16th. Merry Christmas to him, I guess.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Meanwhile, Christmas spirit meant loads of driving, and I hit a new low. I was spending more on steering fluid than I was on my own kids' presents. Sorry, kids, Daddy's car was thirsty. January the 6th finally rolled round. I topped up that absolutely no issues car one last time and took it to the garage. I played dumb, not exactly hard for me.
Dumbass.
I told the mechanic, it's got steering issues. I'm buying steering fluid left, right and centre. What's going on? He vanished under the car for about 2.5 minutes, then popped up like he'd seen a ghost.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
He confirmed what we already knew. The car did have issues.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
The exact same issues that Mr. Experience flat out denied existed. The verdict?
That steering rack needs replacing.
I know, I'm just as shocked as you are. When I got home, I decided I was officially done with this car. In 6 weeks, 100 quid on diesel. Fair enough. But 11 bottles of steering fluid? That's 220 quid. This thing's got a drinking problem I can't fund anymore.
I just can't do it.
The following morning, I got the quote. An estimate of 750 quid. It's a good job I was only asking for a professional diagnosis. I spent days playing phone tag with the citizens' advice. And guess what? They also enjoy a nice long Christmas break.
The audacity!
Finally got through. They already had me on file, got past the small talk and asked the only question that mattered. So, can I take him to court now?
Well, we're waiting.
The legal system is a patience test I definitely didn't sign up for. I've been ghosted for 6 weeks, and now they tell me...
Great news. You get to write another letter.
You're joking. Not another one?
They call it a letter before claim. I call it VIP access to month 3 of the Silent Treatment Tour.
That doesn't sound good.
I said to him, look, we both know he's not going to reply. So I did what any fed up person would do. I prepped the court paperwork before I even sent the letter. Application forms were ready to go before the ink was dry.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
He signed for it on January the 10th. I gave him the full 14 days, and he gave me exactly what I expected. Absolutely nothing. January the 20th, I finally got the car sawned and arranged to store it safely until this mess was fixed. Didn't have the room at home anymore, and big thanks to Fix It Fred for lending me the cash to get a replacement. February the 17th, I handed everything into the court along with an 80 quid fee. I was claiming £1,130 total. That's the car price plus costs. People said I should claim for all that steering fluid too, and I had every receipt, but I decided to leave that out. The ball was well and truly in their court now.
Literally.
March the 3rd, a letter arrives from the court. The miracle of the century has happened. We've been offered a telephone mediation. The idea? Settle this like grown-ups so we don't have to waste a day in court.
Yeah, you grow up.
Great news, right? Well, there's just one tiny problem. Our very experienced dealer now has 17 days to work out how to use her phone. I'm serious. The guy hasn't replied to a text or a letter in 4 months. Asking him to handle a call is like asking a goldfish to solve a Rubik's Cube. This should be interesting. Now for the £1 million question. Can our so-called expert dealer learn how to use a mobile phone in only 17 days? His whole game plan so far, ignore it. It doesn't exist. Texts, never saw them. Letters, got lost. Conversation, never heard of it. But now the law speaks.
Uh-oh.
Will he master the green button? suddenly find his voice or pull his greatest stunt yet. Pretend he's never heard of this car, even though I've told him about it 50 times. We're staring down the barrel of either a miracle or absolute glorious chaos. Quick heads up, I said in the last video that this one would be the end. Turns out, being new to this digital creator lark, I've still got loads to learn. Basically, I cocked up. Think of it like Avengers Endgame, or that famous Wizard saga. Sometimes the finale just needs to be a bit more epic. Good news though, only 7 days until we find out if Mr. Experience can finally press a button. Do me a massive favour, help prove that tech isn't rocket science, drop a comment, smash the like button and share this with your mates. Cheers.